Welcome. It's Cosmic here, back with another one. Look how beautiful. The camera just doesn't do it any justice. Let me take this off. I hope y'all can hear me because it gets so windy up here. It's oddly pretty stable right now, but as I'm getting ready to launch my business, like y'all, I've been up. I barely can sleep anyway, but I be up getting my stuff together because that's why I'm here. Look at this hawk. It be getting so close. I've been watching you like a hawk in the sky, and you were my prey. That mug be getting too close. But anyways, I don't like birds. Nah, I'm gonna show you how close that bird get. But I'm at Inspiration Point, and it's Father's Day, and I'm usually not with my father on Father's Day, and some wrong, some it hit different. Some hit different this time around. This is really truly the trajectory of my life, the turning point of my life. Jesus' turning point was around 30. Like it's something about 30. Like I know we like 21 and forever 21, but 21 was a very confusing time, just like when you turned like 16. You know what I mean? Like 21 was like, okay, now I can drink and fuck and do dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? But 30, I like 30. I like 30 a lot. I hope people embrace 30 more than anything because 30 puts some respect on your name. Like for real. 30, if you're maturing at the proper rate, 30 should really put some respect on your name. Like I feel so mature. I feel like I'm 10 toes down in the things that I want and I deserve. See that bird? See, he watching me. Um, and yeah, I just feel like this time around, I know what I'm doing. Like I really know what I'm doing. Like there's times where other people in my life is trying to tell me what it is and what it ain't. Listen, I'm queen of being able to I'm queen of listening. Like I don't mind listening. I don't mind taking advice. That's how I'm able to grow. But if I'm telling you this is it right here, I need people to stop. Like I need people to trust me that I'm one of them people who just know myself and know how it all goes because that was the journey that I was on. Oh, trying to watch this bird. I'm getting dizzy. Um, I personally went soul searching. There's not a lot of people who went soul searching like I have. Like I'm talking about, I lived in all different types of states at the lowest levels, just because I didn't want money to distract me from me becoming a complete person. And I think a lot of people don't they mature late because they're too worried about how things look. I never worried about being broke. I never worried about the material things. I never worried about failing. I wanted to know who I was because I was born in a family who will always have me under their thumb. Just like a lot of black girls. A lot of black girls are born under the thumb of the black man, born under the thumb of the white man, born under the thumb of the elders, born under the thumb of the mother-in-law, born under the thumb of so many things and so many circumstances. And a lot of us is coming out victorious because of it, because nobody is born to be under the thumb of anybody. Like, what the hell is that? And I finally realized, like, I'd rather die. I'll say this again. I'd rather die before somebody oppressed me. I'd rather be single for the rest of my life before somebody oppressed me. And for the last week, or really, okay, so I told y'all I started having nightmares because I heard my dad talking bad to my stepmom. And it vexed me from that point on. And she wanna say Jesus. She's that kind of white lady. She's super anointed. She's super anointed. She's super gifted. She really, truly is. She's an angel. She really is an angel. But I think she got a little bit of Stockholm syndrome from being with this Naker, and AKA my dad. And I'm trying to tell her, Amber, you know I know God. You know I know Jesus. You know I know this, that God has nothing to do with this relationship. Like, she was like, well, Jesus will. I'm like, I know Jesus will. That's not to say that Jesus won't. But what I'm saying is Jesus does not reside in this situation. And the other party, look, y'all, can y'all see the deer? Probably not. There's so many it's like I feel like I'm living in Bambi or something, or Snow White. I love it. But anyways, I'm like, Jesus doesn't reside in this place because I keep, like, first of all, I'm vexed. I'm so vexed because I heard this man cussing at you and you crying, and I'm thinking these days are over. Cause I don't even be around y'all long. Like I only spent the summers with my dad in California. I never really stayed, but every summer I will always hear my stepmom cry, and I will always run. I will start running. Like, that's why I'm in this. Like, I don't know what about my dad vexes me so much more than my mom could ever. Like, my mom used to. She can't touch me now. But I'm gonna tell you a story about my dream. But like, my dad, is something about my dad that just truly triggers the fuck out of me. Like, I can't, like, it's something about him that truly just gets under my skin, like, for real. It's something about black men in general that get under my skin. And I know I've been telling y'all I'm gonna stop bringing the race up, but it really truly is a problem. I mean, something's really going on. There's really something. It's only getting worse right now. You know what I'm saying? It's only going to get worse because black men, they're our sons. They really are. They're our sons. They're our brothers. But as black women, we need to leave them alone. They ain't growing. Like, first of all, let me tell you briefly, I've been having nightmares since, because first of all, it was my stepmom's birthday. He cussed her out for her birthday, didn't give her what she wanted for her birthday, and she don't want much. She's a pioneer lady. She just want to go thrift shopping and go hiking. She don't even want much, and the nigga couldn't give her that. And then what else happened? And then her dad just died. And this, I ain't even gonna put on the internet how my dad was acting at the damn funeral. Whoo, child. Like, he was just, everything he do, I just see right through it, and I can't ignore it like my brother and sister can. Like, they mix, they think they they was they thought, back in the day before the internet, mixed breeds used to think they were better than the black children. Um, yeah. Sorry, I just got a text. Back in the day, mixed breeds they putting media as if they were better than the black children, but now it's all coming out that they got worse mental issues than we do, because they got this fake, I gotta be perfect persona, and it's driving them crazy because they daddy still ain't taking care of them either. So, and they mama ain't getting. And I remember my stepmom saying my mom was jealous, and I was like, I don't know. I was just a kid, so I didn't really. I was like, I don't get that vibe. I've been a vibey person for a minute. Like, I've always been isolated because I was always in trouble. I was raised Catholic, so I was always in trouble. Um, so I had got the opportunity to think for myself. And with that being said, I had a character at a very young age. And so I just developed a little bit quicker than most because of the fact that I was always in trouble, ironically. But and at a young age, I will always listen. They will always tell me I'm not listening. I will always say I'm listening. Like, like, oh, they just expect kids not to listen. That's just the programming of most adults and most people in the black community. They just think that you're not listening, and I was. And I remember my stepmom saying she thought my mom was jealous because basically she took my dad. And I'm like, my mama did not want my dad. Like, what? Like, white women need to stop thinking that we want these nakers. We don't. And then next thing you know, she tells me about all the trauma she been through. And now Amber a whole gangster for Jesus. I'm telling you, she ain't never, she's so gangster now because she dealt with the abandonment of my dad just up and leaving, and even up till now just half-ass. She's saying all type of subliminals like how she want another husband. And child, I don't want to be here for this. I came up here to heal. I didn't come up here to see these things. And she's like, well, we're gonna get the kids here. Hell if we is. I'm not bringing my kids to another toxic situation right now. They're in the best position, unfortunately, away from me while I get this stuff together. And I pray I get past any mental blocks. I pray for everybody who's going through what I'm going through, because I'm not bringing my kids all the way to California to be around another toxic nigger. Like, no, it's not happening. I don't care. Well, your dad loves children, but he don't even love himself. So why would he? How can he love my? He don't even love me. He don't even show. We say a couple of words. Hey, dad, what's up? And then that's it. Like, we don't have no connection. And she was like, well, I pray for your healing. I'm healed, child. Scared. I'm healed. I'm good. There's no, I don't want my father anymore because he's not a father. I don't want him no more. What I want is a husband. What I want is my kids to have a good father figure. That's why I moved to the West Coast, because I know there's a rich right man that want me out here. And I could get away from all of this shit. But it's just like the dream I had was like, I just been having dreams of basically being abandoned and going to jail. And last night it was all crazy. I'm pretty sure this is my last sign because I've been having some crazy dreams. But the last one was everybody was familiar and everybody was a part of my family, and everybody was doing me fucking dirty. The amount of neglect, you will never know the amount of neglect I received as a kid, because they always, black folks like to put fucking sprinkles and glitter on that shit and call it gold. They I look good naturally. I have the mind of my own naturally. Everything that I had was from God. And then the one thing they did was act like everything was okay, and they gave me material things. It was never love, but it was always material things that made me look good. You know what I'm saying? Made them look good. They made me look good to make them look good, but it was all bad. It was a lot of neglect. I was really raised myself. I didn't know nothing about periods, sex, nothing. I was just always alone, like I am now, which as an adult is my advantage. But I was extremely neglected, and not in a way where they would have me starving or nothing, but in a way where they didn't teach me how to live, didn't teach me nothing about the system, didn't teach me shit that really mattered. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I came up short. That's why I come up short. Because I didn't know how to really live life. But that's why I say 30 is sexy. Because now I do know. And what I do know, people can't, like my stepmom trying to make me feel like dad is something he not. No, that nigga is still a nigga. He has not evolved much. Well, he's changed. Yeah, he's changed in order to be able to have room and board. That nigga ain't changing for you, sis. The way he was talking. Whoop. Anyways, boop bloop bloop. Let's hang up that phone, because it's not about putting their business out there. It's just about black women. Get your own money, man. Get your own life. Stop worrying about these men. Find people who love you. Like, I'm love deficient. Like hell. That's why I put myself in this position to be all the way out here, because I know I need to love myself. Cause like, for instance, there's this dude in Atlanta. I'm talking to dudes in Atlanta. I'm just like, ooh, I need to get some D. Like, and then when I start to talk to him, I get so turned off. Most of them want to cheat on their wife with me. Most of them want to cheat on their girlfriend with me. I'm like, man, I'm not trying to be that girl. Fuck no. Like the one that I really do have feelings for, it's so toxic because he is Scorpio too. But he like the thing about Scorpio men, woo Lord, Drake. We all seen what Drake did recently. But it's like they got a trust issue problem because they love hard. Like Scorpio men are really one of the best lovers. And but they always pick the toxic bitch. And then when they find that toxic bitch and she leave and take all their money, because their Scorpio men are very giving. They're tricks. I call them tricks. They really are some tricks, because they always pick the one they know ain't good for them, and then all of a sudden they want to have some type of resentment toward all women, or and they want to all of a sudden blame all women. Like, you knew she was toxic, dog. Like, come on now, you wanted the toxic one, the one that was trying to fuck with you. You wasn't trying to fuck with her, cause what you ain't what I mean, you won't want to be in love, so now you want to act like you got trust issues and all women is da 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 da, and you can't trust nobody. But bruh, if you would have just trusted yourself and not dealing with that girl, then you wouldn't be feeling like all conflicted when you do find somebody who fuck with you and you love them at the same time. And that's what I was going through with this dude. And we got into it real bad in like December. And I thought it was going to be the last time I talked to him. But then I was like, yeah, we both was just being extra. And now next thing he know, he talking about he get married. I'm like, okay. But then we was together a week before I got here. We was together. We was cuddling and da da da. And he talking about, I was like, so what happened? I thought you was getting married. And he told me a story. And then I was like, nigga, please. And then now, last night I'm texting him what he doing. He didn't text back. So I knew that meant he was with his girl. And then he was like, yeah, I was with my girl last night. I was like, I figured. And I was like, so y'all back together? He was like, yeah, we been knowing each other for 6 years. It's deep. I'm like, ugh. Black men get on my nerves. Like, I was like, you know what? And then after that, he was like, how's Kelly? I was like, man, I don't have time for these dumbass games. That right there is why that fucking marriage is not gonna last, because you still in my motherfucking DM. You still, like, I just can't with how black men move, and then got the nerve to act like they got all these trust issues with women. Like, yeah, y'all are never just with one. Like, what's wrong with just being like, hey, I just want to be single right now. If the bitch don't like that, 9 times out of 10, most women gonna stay if you just be honest. They'll stick around for you. Women ain't trying to be on the prowl for niggas. We trying to elevate and get our money up. Like, you niggas are weird. Like, just tell the girl, I think there's some things I need to do before I try this, before I get married. Maybe there's some women I need to see and da da da. But nah, you wanna be with her and then call me. Fuck no, I'm not doing. So I was just like, I'm so over niggas and that cheating and lying shit. Cause then look, I love them. You know what I'm saying? So is this how you gonna do me? Like, you fucking gross. Like, you niggas is. Anyways, there's just too much going on with the black community. And then I realized I need to love myself. Hey, baby. I need to love myself. I don't need to worry about what he doing. I don't need to worry about their nigga in Atlanta, because Atlanta is not my vibe no more. I'm no longer blackity black. So I love it out here. Look how gorgeous. Like, this shit can't compare. Girl, please go exercise. I'm exercising too. That is way more important. You can always catch me. I'm getting my business together. I know I've been saying that, but for real this time, I'm getting it together. So just go ahead, do what you gotta do, and we'll meet up. But yeah, so this is just a message for me, and the message for women, and message for anybody. Love yourself first, please. You cannot love nobody else without loving yourself first. Don't lie to yourself and think you in love if you look in the mirror and you can't stand what you see, or you can't stand your finances, or you can't stand the people you around. Listen, this is your world. I'm at inspiration point. You seen me go from arguing with a nigger online, get my ass beat, to the mountains. Like, alone, prettiness, beautifulness, peacefulness. Like on $0. I'm talking about $0. I'm talking about my homegirl had used one of her points from Southwest and got me here, and I'm meeting strangers along the way, and they paying for me to eat. And listen, you don't have to. If you feel like you need to get away, get away, get away from the fakeness of this community, of this country. It's fake. It's fake. Listen, I got up here and got butt naked. I got butt naked. Cause who gives a fuck? Stop overthinking this shit. You know if you doing what you doing is wrong. You know right from wrong. You know what I'm saying? If I want to be a prostitute, I can. But I don't think it's right. But if I want to have sex with somebody I feel like I love without being married, I will do that and I will think it's right. Like, stop overthinking this shit. God will tell you. God will tell you what's right and wrong for you. Okay? Like, stop worrying about other people. I'm not into rap music no more. I like country music. I like hiking. I like doing a lot of white people shit. White people shit. What really is healthy shit. Like, a lot of black people unfollow me because I'm not in a box. I don't want to be. I don't want to be in a box. I don't want you to be in a box. I want everybody to free up. Free your mind, man. It's too much to do. It's too much to do. And this is just this. I'm only here for me healing. Y'all ain't gonna see much of this because I'm gonna travel and I'm gonna preach the gospel in my own way. I'm not about to try to be perfect. I got all kind of impurities. Like, I ain't perfect. I want some D. Probably ain't getting it, but I want to be loved on. I don't really want attention more than I want affection. I want lavish things. I want money. I want to choose the path of least resistance. I don't want to work at fucking Walmart. You know, these things that I I finally come to grips, cuz like, my stepmom, God bless her heart, she trying to help me, but I'm trying to tell her that ain't my route. Being up here with y'all already, God told me real quick what it was. Like, I don't get comfortable here either. God said you do this on your own. Period. Like, the only thing you need to do is ask people and tell people what you need. And that goes for anybody. Don't let nobody puppeteer you when you know God told you something else. Because, listen, people will probably disagree with how I live my life. Go get a job. Suck my dick. You feel me? I'm not meant for a job. I get fired for being great at a job. I've had plenty of jobs, and I'm the one that people get intimidated by. I'm not getting another job. I know how to own my own business. I've been owning my own business forever. It's just I've been attaching myself to people who don't reciprocate, and I end up with way less than I like. Y'all shouldn't be in the position I'm in. I'll tell you this a million times. Money is not my problem. People that I love is my problem. And that was what the whole dream was about last night, when I don't even know. Look at this hawk. I don't even know what that dream was about. It was like, but it was just all my family members and the people that I love was turning their backs on me when I needed them most. And they do that every time. So, and that's real life. They do it every time. So it's time for me to love myself and travel and find people who love me. Thank God for YouTube and platforms and social media, because you don't gotta suffer alone no more. If you suffer alone, that's on you at this point. Like, you don't gotta suffer alone no more. We don't deserve to suffer. There's too much to be doing. Do you know what kind of stuff and technology? Listen, wake up today. Do something different. You don't even, I'm not even saying everybody ain't meant to be like me and travel and take all these risks. You feel me? But At least get out your comfort zone one time. You know what I'm saying? Just live a little so when you go back to your little 9 to 5 or whatever you like to do, or whatever you do that get you by, you can feel like a human again. Ain't you tired of this shit? Ain't you tired of the unrealistic body expectation? Aren't you tired of the rat race? Aren't you tired of America? America is really not the shit like they try to make it to be. It's really sad. It's really lame. It's really not. I like love, man. I like love. I'll give up all of this for love. I'll give up anything for some real love. I'm not talking about no fake ass bullshit ass. Unfollow me, cause I need love. Period. I need love and logic. Those two things. The double L's. I need that love and I need that logic. It gotta make sense. It all gotta make sense, y'all. It gotta make sense. Stop making shit that don't make sense. Make sense. Look how pretty. Just 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 look. This is what I need. I don't need my dad to be my dad no more. I'm 30. The fuck? I want to self-sustain at this point. Like I don't, my happy Father's Day to the real fathers. I wasn't finna go to church. I love church, but I can't worship around my dad like how I want to. You know how niggas is. They looking at you like I just wanna be me, God. I just wanna be who I am. I love church. I love the church that's here in town. There's still a lot of judgment, but it's like as far as like me being black and the way I look and they be caught off guard. But I love that church. It's a really good church, but I don't like going to church with my dad. Like the day that he planned that lame ass surprise party for my stepmom, which she didn't want because her dad just died, so she wanted to be alone. He didn't go to church with us. And I felt so good about that. Like, I really loved the fact that he wasn't there. Because a nigga faking church. Like, anyways, it ain't about bashing my dad. It's about making a spectacle out of black men because y'all black women need to love yourself. We are no longer the color purple, Miss Seeley, Tina Turner, Ike having it. This 2022. Get over it, sis. Get your bag. Get the blemishes off your face, the fucking plaque in your teeth. Get your coochie right. Because you know these niggas don't never use condoms. Get it all right. Get it right, sis.